100% the catching of the fish is the absolute highlight, but the whole process is what you live for. You know, setting up, getting out there, catching your bait, getting on the right spot, all the way through to processing the fish at the end of the day. And then of course this moment right here where you get to enjoy it with your mates around a campfire in an epic location. It just doesn't get any better.
Yeah. When they hear the sound of the drum, they'll be saying, oh Lord, here they come. Yeah, here we come. Here we come. Here we come. Here we come.
In this episode of Real Destinations, we'll head out of the Mulgrave River south of Cairns and set up camp on the Frankland Islands. From here, we'll be cruising out to the reefs to troll for some big pelagics.
We just rolled into Gordonvale, just south of Cairns. We're in Lee Long's tackle shop. Next stop, Frankland Islands. I'm pretty excited about this.
Yeah, really exciting. We've mapped out where we want to go. And what's most important, if you can't catch your own fresh bait, is that you get good quality bait. So we've come into Lee Long's. We're going to check out what they've got and hopefully find some amazing stuff, rig them up, get out there and smash some fish.
You're going to get us some dinner, hopefully. What are we chasing?
I'm thinking a pelagic, something like a wahoo or maybe a Spanish mackerel. I'd love to do some amazing steaks on the grill, maybe a little bit of pie salsa. I'm excited.
So am I. Let's go and have a look at this bait and see what we can rig up.
Oh, Dillo. Check these out. This is exactly what I was looking for. These swim amazing, little queenies. Everything smashes them. I'm thinking big Spanish mackerel, saily, small marlin. What do you reckon?
A big Spanish will inhale that thing.
Let's get a couple of these, eh?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, Dill, we've got our baits, a few other little bits and pieces. What do you reckon?
We're pretty much ready. I'm excited to get over there. Frankland Islands, it's only accessible by boat, but if you don't have a boat and you want to get over there, jump on the Tourism Tropical North Queensland website. All the charter option and boat hire options are on there. It's a beautiful place. It's worth getting over there, isn't it?
I can't wait just to get out there, set up camp, start rigging these baits. We've just made our way down the Mulgrave River and it's incredibly beautiful. It's so lush and sort of mountainous. And right out in front of us is the Frankland Islands. Let's go.
Let's go.
How good is this place? We've just arrived at the Frankland Islands.
Yeah, I'm pretty keen to get around, find an anchorage that set this camp up perfectly and rig these baits for the afternoon, hey?
It's all about the preparation right now. We'll get everything sorted and then we can just fish our brains out the next few days.
Let's find this little spot. How is this place?
So sick. Seriously, this is one of the most exciting parts, arriving to a new destination and setting up camp.
The Frankland Islands are about 12 k's offshore, and whether it's a fishing trip or just camping, this joint is a must.
Here we are, we made it. Frankland Islands. Is this paradise or what?
It is probably one of the maddest places I've ever seen. We've got our own personal island. What do you reckon, Dill?
Well, quick little game plan for tomorrow. We're going to head out, go for a quick trial on the outer reefs. We stopped in the local tackle store this morning. What'd you pick up?
Well, I got us some pretty nice baits. These guys, I know how to rig them really well. They swim amazingly. And I'm suspecting we're probably going to put ourselves in a good position to get a Spanish mackerel, sailfish, small marlin, something fun like that. So what do you reckon? Should we rig them up?
Show us how you go through it, mate.
So one of the rigs that we use is a stinger setup. You want to make sure that the stinger hook is actually swinging out the back of the bait. What's really cool about the elastic band is you can see here, it actually has like a fair bit of give. Have a look at this thing. It's a perfectly rigged bait. It's gonna go like crazy in the water. I think we're putting this thing on the downrigger first thing in the morning. Okay, we've got a nice selection of different baits here, all rigged up, ready to go for the morning. What do you reckon, Dill?
Yeah, I'm excited. Let's get these things back in the Yeti, on some ice, overnight, ready for the morning. They should be fresh, good to go, and
I'm so keen.
Coming up, we hook into something
This is a good
special.
fish. Are you kidding me?
that's so good.
We've had a really early start today because we wanted to make sure we were out to the grounds for first light, which we are. We've got epic conditions. We spent all afternoon rigging up our dead baits. So now all we need to do is get them in the water and hopefully smash a big fish.
We just made it out to the first reef we're going to try and fish. The conditions are perfect. This is my favourite type of conditions for this fishing. Bit of texture on the water, really overcast. It makes it, well, it's good for fishing and good for us too. It makes it a bit cooler. But now to the important part, the rock off to see who's on the rods first and who's steering.
What are you going to go, rock, paper or scissors, bro?
I'll tell you when I go. That's on three.
On three.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3. I'll steer, you can set up.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Let's do it.
Let's do this. We're right on the reef edge now. We're gonna actually hug pretty tight to the reef edge. We're gonna use the downrigger, put this little queenie down deep, and the rest is surface baits, and hopefully we can get a good bite. Pretty excited.
Let's go, mate. Put me on the button.
On the button.
This is our rigged queenfish. This one is actually going to go on the downrigger. I'm pretty excited about this one. So many different species love smashing these. So we're going to be able to work some bait balls deeper in the water column. Oh my God. So this is our electric Shimano reel that we use for doing a lot of our deep drop, but it's also the most insane way to do your downrigging. It's so easy, it's multi-purpose, and we've been using these reels forever, and it really is the best way to downrig. You can see we've got our downrig ball here. It's got a clip directly on the back of it. This is going to go to our line here. Then what I'm going to do is just get some pressure on the reel. Actually, just have to swing back. Okay, and to release it down, I'm actually going to use the drag, not the lever.
What are you going to set this one at, Benny? Like 10 to 15?
Yeah, I'm going to get it down there at 15 metres. It'll have a little bit of drawback, and then we can work it from there. We'll adjust as we see bait balls in the water column. We might go a little bit deeper, depending on the ledges and the feature that we're working as well.
Yep. Oh, dropped him. Dropped him. I watched that come out, eh?
Stop for a sec.
Is that, it's going? Yeah? Yep. Yes. Good job, mate. I seen that pop out of the rigger as we went.
Oh,
good fish.
I actually feel like it could be a nice big Spaniard because it actually came in, hit it, and then dropped it, so I fed it back down to it. What happens a lot of the time with Spanish mackerel is they,
No, it's a sail.
It's
a sailfish, yep. Nice.
You can see his
I think it's a sail. It's definitely got a bill.
It's a little black marlin, is it?
Could be a little black, yeah. Oh, nice.
No, saily.
Saily?
Yeah.
Okay. On the downrigger.
Oh, I can't tell what it is.
Whatever it is at this point, we know it's a billfish and we are stoked. He's nailed the downrigger. We had a nice little queenie rigged up as a dead bait on the downrigger, and this thing's just come in and just destroyed it. Beautiful way to start the day.
We're still going hungry tonight.
I just wanted to start the day off with a little bit of action versus eating fish.
Oh, you
Get the blood pumping.
Did you write the script this way? Did ya?
Okay, we've just got the fish up to the side of the boat here. Dillo's doing a really good job on the wheel. Obviously, we're in a centre console, so we can really use that to our advantage. I can walk the whole way around the boat if I have to. Obviously, we're not backing up in this boat, so it's really about the driver putting you in the right spot so you can get over the top of the fish. Bring it a bit closer for you. Don't go too hard on him just because of those hooks. Okay, so now I'm going to take my rod, put it in the rod holder, put it in free spool. I'm going to come over and help Dill. Okay, so we've successfully got the hook out of the fish. We got the fish to the boat really quick. He's super healthy. We are going to swim him a little bit, but before we do that, we're going to tag him. So Dillo, tell us about what we're going to do next with the tagging.
So we're going to bang a tag in this little fella. We work really close with the SCF Australia boys, and they've got a tagging program. We're all about research and sustainability. Basically, we're going to bang this tag in his shoulder, log the tag on the SCF app. If this little fella ever gets recaught, we can get this number. People can re-log it as a recapture, and we learn a lot of information about this guy. So I'm going to bang him in the shoulder just now. Oh. What number's that, Benny? 025, I'm pretty sure I read.
025.
Perfect.
We've just tagged him. The fish is healthy. Now we're going to let him go.
You all right? There he goes. Look at that.
Oh my God, how beautiful are those creatures?
I love them. So majestic.
Thank you so much, Frankland Islands. First fish here, sailfish. Are you kidding me?
That's so good.
After the break, we're still chasing a feed and I'm stuffed.
Oh, yep. There it is.
We're out on the Great Barrier Reef, just south of Cairns, on the troll for Spanish mackerel.
So we're running 4 rods this morning. It's really important that you set all your rods at different lengths so when you make turns, they can swim within themselves and not tangle up. So basically how I do it is I do a 1,000 count. So when I'm letting out a line, I say 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, and that will let me know how far that specific rod is out. So what I've done this morning is basically I'm running this one at 5,000, this one at 10,000, this one at 15,000, and this one at 20,000.
Oh, it's a big barracuda.
Cuda. We actually thought that was our dinner tonight. We don't eat these things, and hopefully on our next bait we can get that Spanish mackerel for Benny to cook his meal for us. Hey Benny, I think I just seen some tuna jump just over here. Might go out and have a bit of a look. Yep. Another cuda.
A lot of fun, but not exactly what we want for eating tonight.
Oh, yep. There it is.
This is a good fish.
So Benny, I put you on the sail. Then you say, hey, you can have the next fish. You give me 2 barracuda, and then you take this again.
You know what? Because I'm such a nice guy, I said to you after you got your first barracuda, you know what, mate? I'm going to let you have the next fish. So I gave you another one, another barracuda, and then I was like, I'm not going to give you another one if you keep catching these things.
I hope this is a dino barracuda.
Oh, no.
It is a cuda.
It's a cuda.
How about we try and get that Spanish? I'm going to be hungry if you don't catch one.
I'll rig up another bait and we'll get them back down there.
Perfect. Look at the big silver flashes here, Benny. Spanish. This is what we're
we feeling
after.
good? Is this the fish?
This is the fish, mate.
Oh, yeah. So we're just gonna have him circle around as soon as he breaks the water and put the gap in him, like that. Bring straight the boat. Yes. So I'm really excited, man. It's a beautiful eating size fish and it was a lot of fun. That first hit was insane.
I love them. They're a perfect little sport fish and good eating too. I'll give you a high five on a fish.
How good are these steaks gonna be? A little bit of papaya salsa on top. I can taste it already, man. It's gonna be so good.
Tropical North Queensland, how good is this place?
First morning on the reef, I can't even believe it. Sailfish, Spanish mackerel, action, food. Love it.
Epic. Let's look after him and chuck him in the Yeti and work our way home and chase GTs.
Dyllon, I'm seeing a few like Fusilier and bit of bait over here.
Yeah, let's try and aim for the middle of these two. You can hit that front one. Sneaky cast while I'm meant to be on the wheel. Yep.
Yeah, Dillo. Oh, that was sick.
Nothing beats a strike on top water from a GT. Just gets the adrenaline up instantly. Our camp at Frankland Island is amazing. We woke up super early, got a sailfish, then we end up getting the fish we wanted for dinner, a nice Spanish mackerel. And now we thought we'd just go a little top water session on the way home. And here we are, GT off the top and hooked into one of these brutes of the reef. Well done.
Beautiful fish. See you later, buddy. Oh, yeah.
How good is it?
Yeah, mate. Nice fish. Good job.
I love it. I love this place. We're not going home.
We had such an epic day fishing on the water yesterday. We thought today we'd just enjoy the island. So we're going to do a lunchtime cook-up. We got the Spanish mackerel that we wanted. What do you reckon, Dill?
We worked hard to get this little number yesterday. I thought we were going to go hungry for a little bit, but I'm excited for you to cook this up because I am quite hungry today.
I've got a beautiful little papaya salsa I'm going to do. When you get fish this fresh, you don't have to do much to it. We're just going to lightly season it, cook it on our grill. I really want to focus on this middle part of the loin here. I think that's going to be the perfect thickness for how we want to grill it and how we like to eat it. So if you want to start sorting that out, I'll get going on prepping here.
Perfect.
And we'll put it all together and have a great feed. There's not many ingredients. We're just really focused on the papaya, which is local to these regions, and it just gives the fish such a beautiful sensation and taste. So now we want to just leave these out to become room temperature. I don't want them cold in the middle when we start cooking them. Once they're room temperature, they'll cook more evenly throughout. So they'll just sit there while I'm preparing the rest of the dish. Key tip with asparagus. Grab your bunch and just snap it. Where it snaps is actually where the chalkiness ends. So this is the bit we don't want to eat and this is the bit we do want to eat. So that's a really good rule of thumb in terms of knowing where the best part of the asparagus is. Oh, wow. I think that bit's even better.
That might be mine.
He was sitting a little bit more in that pot of butter. He's got like that little crust on the outside. I love that crunchy little outside bit and then you just move into the nice, beautiful, sweet flesh.
Fresh fish.
Just want to focus on the leaves with the basil. They're just finely cut, rough.
That's all rough with me.
You just need to enjoy it in this rustic version, which really fits us and who we are anyway, mate.
It fits my knife skill, don't you worry.
Half a lime.
Squeezed in.
Also going to just take a cheek off a lemon here. Oh, look at that papaya salsa. All the focus is obviously on the papaya, but we've just got a few other ingredients in there just to give it a little bit of zing. Wow. This one is the one, Dill. We've got our pan slightly sloped, so it was favouring this piece of fish as it was cooking, and it just turns out It's kind of on your side, not mine.
That's now mine.
And now with the papaya salsa, I don't want to tip it onto the fish. If you just want to get handfuls and just kind of plonk it on. We got a little bit more of the papaya salsa or what?
Yeah.
Come on.
There we go. Load yourself up.
Cut me short here. I don't mind a little bit oozing off the side here.
You think it's not restaurant quality, but mate, that's as good as it gets. We're in paradise. Let's rip in.
Please excuse my manners. I don't even eat with a knife and fork at home. I love just ripping into my food and pulling it apart. So I'm gonna get going.
Mate, I'm into it.
Look at that. That is insane. That's what I'm talking about.
I got a mouthful, I can't even talk. That salsa, why does it go so well?
It's just the sweetness of the papaya salsa. And then with a little bit of the chili, you know, it just gives it that zing. I love it. And these asparagus spears, just quick cook. So crunchy. Love them.
Benny, another epic meal. Thank you as always. Frankland Islands have been amazing. Next week, little skip up north a bit further. I'm pretty excited for this one.
This one I've been dreaming about. We're going to a little sand cay. You've been promising me a crayfish on every trip. You haven't got one yet. You better produce up here, mate, because I got something special.
Well, the pressure's now on me, so we'll see you guys up there next week. I can't wait.
Next week on Real Destinations,
How is this place, Benny? Our own private sand cave.
some solid fish,
Oh, yep. Yep.
Oh, this is a good fish, man. Wow.
and tasty ones too.
Tropical North Queensland, this place is amazing.